They send me the message after and say that winner
Just-
kind of advances.
We're
gonna do kind of like a King's Court.
Let me introduce before you guys like kick off. So once you hear me start doing the like, hey, here we have, okay, blah blah blah, then we'll kick it off. So don't start just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm excited,
Okay,
boys. I'm excited for this.
All right, here we go. Now we are kicking off. It took a little bit of work. That's okay. We're going to put on some battle music here. Our first match. Our very first match this week, right? Because we've done this before. But we're getting closer and closer to a very official tournament style. And just like I said, guys, later on, we grow this thing. We are going to start giving away some serious prizes, box prizes. So right now we're just giving away, it's pretty cool. I think it's cool. Discord badges. But let me go ahead and cue up the battle music here. And then we will begin. All right, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Here we have the first match of the night. Francis versus Diablo, both astoundingly good players. Boys, let's get right into it. Whenever you boys are ready, let's do this shit. All right. They're just waiting to queue up. Now, like I said, if you want to join right now, if you want to join this tournament live, actually, I don't think I did say this, but if you want to join this tournament live right now, you want to play against some of the top tier, most badass players in Magic the Gathering. Feel free, join the Discord. Link is in the description. We have Francis versus Diablo as one of the first rounds of the night. Now, the tournaments may not be super smooth, super clean right now. Every tournament will be cleaner, smoother, better, faster, more vicious. Oh, shit. See what I'm saying, guys? There we go. All right, boys. Get it. All right, we got Francis versus Diablo. Both gentlemen sitting solidly at 20 HP. Francis pulls out the pulls out the unstoppable slasher. Diablo knows he's in trouble. What the fuck is this noise? And we've gone into the creepy realm. Now, both gentlemen sitting solidly at 20 HP apiece. Up. Francis pulls ahead. Unstoppable slasher being neutralized. Francis pulls ahead, still has 22 HP. All right, here we go. Don't want to give too much away there. Diablo now pulling out an artifact. Right now, we are looking at a solid battle, boys. solid battle. We are on Francis currently has the turn. Trying to evaluate what he's going to do. Doing a couple of critical maneuvers here. Now, when it comes to creatures on the board, Francis has his Unstoppable Slasher on the board, is currently neutralized with either a sleep or something else. But he's got a counter on him, and he's going to be out till about 2 more rounds. Now, Diablo really pulling out some hard shit right now. He's got Alicia, who laughs last or something like that on the board. Diablo has 2 cards in hand. Francis sitting with 3 cards in hand. This is no secret. Nobody's getting extra information. Oh, Francis just does a board wop. Not willing to wait for Unstoppable Slasher to come undone and be usable. All right. Diablo answers right back with the 6/6 creature on the board. Okay. Now we are looking at it, Francis's turn. Francis, also known as Cage no Kitsune. We have Diablo and Cage no Kitsune, also known as Francis. All right. Diablo pulling out an Aether Spark. Putting on a Dragon Blade on his 6/6 creature, making it a total of 9/9. Wow. Bringing out a Buster Sword, saying, hey, I got no room for nothing. I got to overkill. Slaps it on right before he hits Francis. Taking 12 damage, bringing Francis down to 12 HP. Diablo sitting at 18 HP. Gentlemen, this is a best of 3. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's put on something a little more intense. All right. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 12 HP. Diablo, Cage no Kitsune brings him down, says, welcome to my level, bitch. Brings him down to 11 HP. Diablo now sitting at 11 HP. Both gentlemen sitting with multiple creatures on the board. Cage no Kitsune brings out the Unstoppable Slasher. Diablo knows he's got to watch out for that son of a bitch because he's a real piece of shit. Diablo has 1 card in the hand. That does not mean, remember, gentlemen, we know that this can always turn around real quick. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 21 HP. Out of nowhere, Diablo down to 11 HP. Diablo sitting with a massive creature, though, at 14 power and 11 defense. Ooh. Diablo smacks him right in the mouth, bringing Cage no Kitsune down from 21 HP down to 7. Wipes the board. Diablo sacrificing himself for the greater good of victory. Now, Diablo sitting at 11 HP. Cage no Kitsune, also known as Francis, sits at 9 HP. Francis has Unstoppable Slasher that is currently out of commission right now for another 2 rounds. And we have Diablo sitting with one creature on the board, with being a 3/3 creature. Cage no Kitsune pulls out a wipe, or at least he eliminates Diablo's 3/3 creature. All right. Now, when it comes to cards in hand, we got Diablo sitting at a comfortable 5 cards in hand. Francis sitting at no cards in hand. Francis wondering what he's going to do. Diablo pulls out a 2/2 creature, slaps it on the board. Oh, Diablo looks like he's going to pump up his creature, bringing it to a 4/4. Throws a Buster Blade on there along with it. Francis, also known as Cage no Kitsune, sits defenselessly with 9 HP. Diablo having a 7/6 creature on the board. Francis has to figure out how he is going to answer this. Francis pulls out all the stops. Francis now has 3 creatures on the board. Diablo has 1 creature on the board. Diablo trying to pump up he's trying to pump up that 1 creature. He's a Wither 9. -1. Wow. Wow, guys. Good game, boys. All right. Wow, that was nuts. All right. Good job, gentlemen. That was crazy. All right. So this is round 2. We have Francis sitting at 0 and Diablo at 1. All right. All right. Starting off, we got Diablo. Okay, both gentlemen, like always, starting out with 20 HP. Okay. We're just getting started here. Okay. We have Diablo bringing out a 2/1 creature. Francis bringing out the beloved /hated unstoppable slasher. Diablo now trying to figure out how he's going to answer that call. Francis, also known as Cage no Kitsune, is saying, how are you going to answer this, big boy? Diablo answering right back with a 2 damage hit. Diablo now sitting at +2. Oh, +2 damage. Oh, the unstoppable slasher got right through, bringing Diablo down to 10 HP. Cage no Kitsune sitting right now at a comfortable, welcoming 20 warm HP, like sitting in a hot tub, relaxing with a margarita. Cage no Kitsune trying to get through again with the unstoppable slasher. This time Diablo answers right back with, no, hell no, I'll sacrifice my creature. Now we have Diablo bringing out another creature, a 2/2 creature. All right. Cage no Kitsune sitting with 20 HP. Cage no Kitsune wipes the board, hits him with another unstoppable slasher, bringing Diablo down to 5 HP. How the tables have turned. Well, the tables have kind of always been here on this one. Oh, Diablo knowing when he's been beat. He's going to take it like a man. All right. Well, gentlemen. All right. Here we go. This is the final round. Wow. This is for all the marbles, boys. Multiple marbles. Okay. Make any edits you need. If you got something you think you could throw in there better, this isn't strict. I love Pierre, man. He's always trying to pump it up. I'll put something. We'll just trust right now. It's not like somebody's going to get $5 million. Oh, Senicide came by for his daily confession. We'll do that in a little bit, Senicide. Senicide, I think pretty much everybody's over on YouTube. Nobody watches on Twitch. I have no idea why, but it's just a thing that they do. All right, here we go. This is the final bout between Francis and Diablo. The winner of this moves forward. All right. Both gentlemen, obviously starting at 20 HP apiece. I've been good, set aside. All right. We are looking at, right now, we're looking at Keiju Kitsune, forcing Diablo to discard a card. All right. Okay, when it comes to lands, we got two lands on the board for Keiju Kitsune. We got 3 on the board for Diablo. Okay. Diablo just put a 2/1 creature out there. Keiju Kitsune says, "Hell no! Get that thing out of my face." Hits it with a negative 2/2. Vanishing, evaporating it. Now, let me don't mistake these gentlemen for slackers when it comes to Magic the Gathering. These two boys know what they're doing. Vicious and merciless. Now we have Keiju Kitsune putting a 4/4 creature on the board. All right, here we go. Now we're looking at Keiju Kitsune as taking the turn. Slaps a 1/1 creature on the board. Sitting with a 4/4, 1/1, and a 2/1 creature. Attacks with the 4/4. All right, pumping him up with that land over there. No big deal. Now we're back over to Diablo. Diablo slapping that artifact or enchantment. I'm pretty sure it's an artifact. Let's just say that. All right, now we got Cloud. He just dropped 2/1 Cloud on the board. We got Keiju Kitsune sitting at 25 HP with a 4/4 creature, a 1/1 creature, and a 2/1 creature. Take note that the 1/1 is the 9 lives cat. We got Diablo sitting at 14 HP. Keiju Kitsune really, really showing up to show him what is going on here. Now, Diablo, one of the previous champions here, is looking and seeing things might not be going too good. Keiju Kitsune not wasting any time, attacking with a 2/1. Diablo having to decide whether or not he is going to answer that call. Diablo says, "Hell yeah, I'll block with this." Keiju Kitsune dropping a nice, sweet, sweet Cloud with sunglasses, smiley face. Good sports. Diablo saying, "Amen, nice job, nice job." All right, so right now we have Keiju Kitsune sitting at 25 HP and Diablo sitting at 14. Keiju Kitsune having 4 creatures on the board and Diablo having 2 creatures on the board with one being buffed to a 5/6. Keiju Kitsune saying, "I can do this all day." Significant creatures that Keiju Kitsune has on the board is a unstoppable slasher, cat of 9 lives, and he just dropped another 2/1 creature onto the board with another artifact. Wow. He's attacking with nothing but the unstoppable slasher, making sure he has plenty of defense left. Diablo looking what he's going to do here to answer that call. He's going to slap a buff on one of his creatures, bringing him up to a 4/1 flying creature. Oh, that creature is making that one indestructible. So now he still has that remaining creature on the board, ending up killing the Unstoppable Slasher. Unstoppable Slasher is currently in chains. Now we got Diablo, not one to give up, bringing out Alicia, I believe. Oh, now Diablo pulling out a stop to get rid of one of those creatures that was on the board. And we have Keiju Kitsune sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures, with one of them being tapped right now because of a buff that Diablo put on him. we are getting closer and closer to being even with the creatures. Right now, Keiju Kitsune sits with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures, but one is inoperable, still tapped. Next round, he'll be available. We all know that Diablo has to prepare for that unstoppable slasher to untap, and then he has to figure out how he's going to answer that call. Now we have Keiju Kitsune sitting at 21 HP. He just did a hit with one of his creatures, a 3/4, bringing Diablo down to 8 HP. All right. Oh. Now we have. Oh. Now we have Diablo discarding a card to eliminate one of Keiju Kitsune's critical characters. Now, we have Diablo only down by 1 creature, with Keiju Kitsune sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Diablo sitting at 4 creatures. It should be noted that most of Diablo's creatures are pretty kicked up a notch when it comes to toughness and power. So Keiju Kitsune might have to figure out how he is going to deal with this situation. He's going for the cat of 9. Oh. Diablo attacking with one of his creatures, a 3/3. Keiju Kitsune's going to use cat of 9 lives to block that creature. All right. Okay. Both gentlemen trying to figure out what they are going to do. All right, here we go. We got Keiju Kitsune sitting at 21 HP. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 6 creatures after Diablo eliminated one of them. Diablo sitting at 8 HP. Keiju Kitsune now sitting at 22 HP. Diablo sitting at 7. I could do this. If anybody wants to join the tourney, link is in the description. If it's not there for some reason, make sure to let us know. All right, we have Diablo now in trouble. Sitting at 2 HP. Keiju Kitsune. We all know how this can turn around, though. We all know it can always turn around. Okay. Now, Diablo going back up to 4 HP, going back down, bringing him back down to 1 HP. Keiju Kitsune sitting at 23 HP with 5 creatures on the board. Now, Diablo here at a clear advantage when it comes to creatures. What will happen? Now, we're at Diablo's turn. This might be his one and only chance to really bring it home, because right now Keiju Kitsune has a Sephiroth out. He's got a unstoppable slasher. He's got some really, really good creatures on the board. Diablo trying to evaluate, trying to think, how can he make it happen? Trying to figure out how he can answer the call of the unstoppable slasher and the Sephiroth. All right, here we go. Diablo making his move. Now remember, we have Diablo on the bottom. We have Keiju Kitsune on the top. All right. We have a plethora of creatures out here, gentlemen. Plethora. Diablo calling it. Saying GG. Oh, and with that, Francis / Cage no Kitsune comes out the victor. Wow. Well done, gentlemen. Impressive. Impressive, boys. Impressive. That's it. That's the crowd. That's the crowd right there. That's right. Yeah, that's what they do. All right. All right. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Wow. All right. Francis takes it. You better watch Francis, though, man. You better have your best foot forward, bro. All right, here we go. Now we have Francis versus Pure. All right, let me go ahead and get the board set up right here. Round 1. Okay. Gentlemen, we are ready whenever you boys are. Yeah, Francis, go ahead. Restart your arena. It was lagging. It was probably lagging with all of that. I'm going to go ahead and queue you up. You're live, right? All right. All right, we are now looking at Pure's board. Or Pure's game. All right, boys. You might want to you have time right now. You have time right now. If you want to go do some push-ups, do some shadow boxing, whatever you got to do. Three more wins in a row and he wins the tourney. Well, not if we get more people in. I mean, the more people that join. If we get more people to join, then looks like we have had another registration, but I don't know if that's somebody that's already playing. All right, here we go, boys. All right, here we go. Okay, we got Francis on the top, also known as Cage no Kitsune. Both gentlemen, we got Pure Drip sitting at 20 HP on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and, yep. Well, I mean, hopefully we get more people to join. If they do, then he might not take it. All right, Francis slamming Cat of 9 Lives out there. Okay. We got Cage no Kitsune sitting at 21 HP. We got Pure Drip sitting at 19 HP. Francis, Cage no Kitsune, also has a Sephiroth on the board with Cat of 9 Lives. So we have a 3/3 creature on the board with a 1/1 creature that comes out every time he dies. 9 lives. Hence the name. All right. Pure Drip sensing a little bit of an issue here. Okay. Pure Drip answering with 2 creatures, a 2/2 and a 4/4. Now, we all know that this Sephiroth is going to be quite an issue if he does not deal with that as soon as possible. Now we're on Cage no Kitsune's turn. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 21 HP. Cage no Kitsune answering his two creatures on the board by eliminating one of them. Now we have Pure Drip sitting with a 2/2 creature on the board. We have Cage no Kitsune attacking with the Sephiroth, sacrificing a creature. Pure Drip just letting it go by, taking it like a man. Now Cage no Kitsune did something really interesting there. He sacrificed his cat of 9 lives, which was really smart because he knows it'll come back. Now we are at Pure Drip, sitting with 14 HP, and he has he has a Fog Bank on the board along with the Earth Clegg or something like that. It's a 2/2 creature. Now Fog Bank is a special one. That is a 0/2 defender creature. Cage no Kitsune, I don't think he's sensing too much trouble here, sitting with 21 HP. Attacking directly to the face. Pure Drip, taking him down to 10 HP. Both gentlemen have plenty of cards in their hands, so they should have plenty of options. Cage no Kitsune dropping a 6/5 creature. Now we're looking back at Pure Drip's turn. Pure Drip dropping a enchantment, I believe. Oh, Pure Drip sitting with a 3/3 and the 0/2 Fog Bank. Now we are back over to watching Cage no Kitsune. Cage no Kitsune sitting with 5 cards, dropping a 4/4 creature onto the board. He's attacking with 3 of them, and he's attacking with his 3/3 Sephiroth and a 6/5. Dropping Pure Drip down to 9 HP. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 27 HP. Who the hell knows how he gained so much health? Now, Cage no Kitsune attacking, leaving Pure Drip down to 1 HP. But Cage no Kitsune having 4 creatures on the board with Pure Drip having none. And Cage no Kitsune sitting with 33 HP, just absolutely destroying. Wow. Make no doubt about it, gentlemen. This Cage no Kitsune, also known as Francis, he's a force to be reckoned with. Now, what we do know that Pure Drip is really going to have to be worried about those shots right to the face. Because he does not want Cage no Kitsune just smacking him in the mouth with a fireball right now. He could throw a pebble at Pure Drip and it would drop him. Cage no Kitsune can come out of this. Oh, and just like that, takes negative 6 damage to the face. Wow. What a combo. Holy shit. Good Lord, boys. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. We got Francis, also known as Cage no Kitsune, with 1. It is now 1-0. Cage no Kitsune sitting at the top of the championship freaking chair. All right. Pure Drip. We got Pure Drip and Cage no Kitsune. All right. Both boys have, Pure Drip dropping a 3/3 legendary. We got Cage no Kitsune dropping an artifact, I believe. All right, here we go. Both gentlemen have 3 lands on the board, sitting with a healthy amount of cards, both, leaving them with plenty of options at the end of the day. Okay, here we go. Pure Drip dropping a 2/3 onto the board. Wasted no time whatsoever. He knows he can't mess around with Cage no Kitsune. I mean, last round, Cage no Kitsune got up to 33 HP, leaving Pure Drip just struggling to breathe, doggy paddling. So let's see what the strategy here is going to be that's going to be different from last time. All right, Pure Drip. Just cycling through some cards here. The only one with a card on the board is Pure Drip. Pure Drip attacking, hitting Cage no Kitsune directly, bringing him down to 17 HP. Cage no Kitsune answering right back by sending that creature that hit him in the face to exile. Pure Drip pulling out a 2/2 creature. Now, keep in mind, Cage no Kitsune has a Painful Quandary, one of the most agitating cards in the game as far as I'm concerned. So this is going to be, over the long term, very, very destructive to Pure Drip's play here. That Painful Quandary is a real son of a bitch. However, Pure Drip did. Keizo Kitsune sent that creature down to exile as well. Both people, both players, both championship duelers sitting with no creatures on the board. Neither one allowing the other to gain any foot ground. However, Pure Drip does have to deal with the constant battle of the Painful Quandary. Every time he casts a card, he has to pay that Painful Quandary price. And every time it seems like Keizo Kitsune has a answer for it. Now, keep in mind that Painful Quandary, what that does is every time you cast a card, you can decide whether or not you want to discard a card or take 5 damage life. Now, right now, we're sitting with Pure Drip at 10 HP. Keizo Kitsune sitting with 15 HP. I don't believe Keizo Kitsune has put a single creature on the board. He's just let the Painful Quandary do all of the work. Now, putting this card out, Pure Drip knows he's going to have to take that. And Pure Drip calling it. And Keizo Kitsune answering with a negative 9999999 to get the fog bank out of here. Wow. Holy shnikes, boys. All right. Dang. That was pretty good. Let's see if we have anybody. So, all right. So for this one, we have Francis, Unbeatable God Master. Gentlemen, we need somebody to answer the call. We need somebody to come in and smack Keizo Kitsune right in the mouth. So we got to figure out who that's going to be. Because right now, so go to the Discord. Go to the link in the description. If you have the guts. If you don't have the guts, that's fine. I don't want to bully you. I'm not a bully. I'm just saying, if there's somebody out there that feels like they can answer the call. You did. If he wins one against Crimson, then he wins the tourney. But if we get somebody else in here, then the tourney goes up. You see what I'm saying? Like we increase the tourney. I don't think we have anybody though. So, Francis, I can't give you your freaking Discord badge though. All right. Let's have a moment of commentary from the boys. All right. All right, gentlemen. Are you there? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let's pause the music. Let's get shit in order here. Wow. You guys there?
Whoa.
Yo. What happened? Francis
Man.
just...
Oh my God.
Francis just destroyed every card I could throw out there.
The man came prepared.
Yeah, that's... I mean...
It wasn't good.
No, yeah, and that's okay. That's okay, guys.
I do regret
The heart of the cards
not
just
taking a
won in my
mulligan
favor.
on the final match, but you live, you learn. You can't always count on drawing the specific color land you need.
Yeah, this is true. This is true, right? But you guys did put up a good fight. So now I guess it's Crimson, dude. Everything you could take it all back, bro. You could take it back. You could be the champion.
And if Crimson wins 1, then it goes to Crimson being the champion, like king of the hill. And if he can win against Francis, then it's back to Diablo and me.
Yep. Absolutely. So all we're gonna do is, I guess, are you gentlemen ready?
Oh, you know it.
It does say play for Crimson and
Okay.
Francis.
All right. All right, we're queuing up. I'm queuing up Crimson here.
Oh, he canceled it? That was weird.
Oh.
All right, boys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Crimson. Hey man, best of luck.
Thanks.
We all
I'm
know.
muting.
We all know he doesn't mess around. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Now, here we go. All right, boys. Want to see some clean play? Now, this is a big deal. Because if Cage no Kitsune takes this one, then Cage no Kitsune takes this one, then he takes the tourney. Crimson, Cage no Kitsune dropping a 2/1 creature on the board. Right, dropping another 9 lives familiar on the board. All right, Cage no Kitsune sitting at 18 HP. Crimson also sitting at 18 HP. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, the thing is, you got to know that you cannot mess around with Cage no Kitsune. One mistake, and he's on you like stink on shit. Crimson dropping a Firebender. Cage no Kitsune answering back with a get the hell out of here, just deleting that character. Smacks him 2 times with a 2/1 creature and a 1/1 creature, leaving Crimson at 15 HP. All right, Crimson dropping a Soldier at 5. Ooh, Crimson has 5 damage potential, taking Cage no Kitsune down to 11. Ooh. Cage no Kitsune figuring out how is he going to answer this call. Crimson smiling like a demon, threatening to take Cage no Kitsune, rip his ass right off that goddamn throne. Cage no Kitsune dropping a Sephiroth. Ooh, Cage no Kitsune smacking Crimson in the mouth with 2 HP damage. Keep in mind though, Crimson sitting at a very comfortable level of cards here. All right. We got Cage no Kitsune with 12 HP and Crimson Creamer with 12 HP. Wow, gentlemen. This is a battle. Cage no Kitsune trying to figure out what he's going to do. Crimson deciding what he is going to do. How is he going to answer this call? Boom, smacks that cat of 9 lives out of the park. Like an MLB freaking batter or something. All right, we're still looking at Crimson. Crimson's turn. All right, let's see what he's trying to do here. All right, we have him pumping some of his creatures up. Right now, he has 1 flying creature, a Slick Shot Show Off, 7 HP damage. Cage no Kitsune sitting there like going, I have nothing to give. Oh, Cage no Kitsune getting taken down to 0 time. Oh my God, it's crazy. Crimson crushing him with 12 HP remaining. Wow. Wow, boys. Woo. All right. I got to adjust the thing here. I didn't adjust it. That was a good fight, boys. Good fight. All right, here we go. We're restarting. Now we have Crimson with the lead in the tournament. All right, here we go. All right. Crimson taken right off, smacking Keiju Kitsune down to 19 HP. Crimson still sitting at 20 HP. Pulling out Crimson pulling out a firebending student. All right. He takes no leeway. Every point is valuable to Crimson. Obviously, you can tell. He uses a scapegoat to damage him down to... Now he's at 16 HP. Crimson or Keiju Kitsune eliminating the firebending student. Okay, Crimson drops another frantic goat, smacking Keiju Kitsune down to 14 HP. Crimson sitting at a comfortable 20 HP. Now, Keiju Kitsune dropping an unstoppable slasher. We all know how brutal of a card that is. Crimson dropping a Bayou Irritable Instructor. Crimson sitting with 3 creatures on the board. We got the Bayou Irritable Instructor is a flying creature. It's a 2/3. He also has 2 frantic scapegoats with a total damage of 4 potential. Keiju Kitsune attacking with the unstoppable slasher. Crimson sacrificing one of his scapegoats to keep that from touching his face because he knows that would be devastating. Crimson sitting at 20 HP. Keiju Kitsune sitting at 14. All right, here we go. Okay. Keiju Kitsune has 3 creatures on board. Crimson eliminating one of his 2/2 creatures. Now he has an unstoppable slasher that is currently tapped, and he has another creature that's a 4/4. Text unreadable. All right, now, so we have Crimson has 2 characters, a 4/3 and a 1/1. Now he's doing a lot of firebending, gathering up some firebending mana. Crimson taking no prisoners whatsoever, smacking Keiju Kitsune down to 8. Then Keiju Kitsune bringing himself back up to 10 HP. Now Keiju Kitsune it is his turn. All of Crimson's creatures are tapped. Keiju Kitsune sitting with an unstoppable slasher, a 4/4 and a 2/2. Keiju Kitsune eliminating one of his Bayou. I believe that was a frantic scapegoat. Ooh, Crimson smacking Keiju Kitsune down to 4 damage. Now, Keiju Kitsune bringing that back up. Says, no, that won't work. I'm going to bring it back up to 8 HP, boys. Wow. 7 and 7. Who's going to... Keiju Kitsune answering Crimson's call for victory in the championship by smacking him down to -3. Wow, boys. Damn. All right. The final battle. All right, here we go. Now, with the battle being 1-1, this is the last and final round, gentlemen. Draw your best cards. All right. We got to put on the championship music, though. All right. Hold on. All right. All right. We're sitting. Okay. Both players are sitting right now at 20 HP apiece. This is it, boys and girls. This is where the rubber meets the road. Whoever wins this is the new champ. Unless we get another tournament entry before this battle finishes. Keiju Kitsune sitting at 20 HP. Crimson sitting at 20 HP. Cage No Kitchen dropping a Sephiroth. Attacking Crimson. Dealing 3 damage. Crimson trying to figure out how he is going to answer the call of Cage No Kitchen. He goes, I got you. Drops a firebending student. Says, don't worry. That was temporary. All right. Crimson pulling off some real magic here, doing some firebending. Now Cage No Kitchen sits with his Sephiroth currently tapped. Crimson pumping out creatures left and right. Crimson trying to make this a one-shot. Boom! Cage No Kitchen drops. Crimson deals 8 damage, bringing Cage No Kitchen down to 12 HP. Cage No Kitchen currently sitting with 1 creature on the board. Drops another, a 4/3. Louis Pompana, something like that. All right, both. Okay, Crimson has 3 creatures on the board. Crimson. Oh no! Cage No Kitchen. 15 HP on the board. Crimson with 14 HP on the board. Cage No Kitchen has a Sephiroth still on the board, sacrificing a creature in an effort to get some more health here. Ooh. Crimson at 14 HP. Cage No Kitchen at 15 HP. It is currently Cage No Kitchen's turn. Oh, now it's... Wait. Whose turn is this? All right. Cage No Kitchen drops a Betrayal, a 4/4 flying creature, and he still has that Sephiroth on the board. Crimson feeling the heat that Cage No Kitchen's bringing. Crimson has 4 creatures on the board, 2 firebending students, 1 2/2 token, and 1 slick shot show off. He's trying to figure out how he's going to make this work. He knows that he doesn't really have many opportunities because Cage No Kitchen. Did we get another entry? Ooh. Sephiroth. Cage No Kitchen attacking with Sephiroth. Crimson has to discard a card. Crimson does have enough creatures on the board to block. However, does he want to sacrifice? These are the decisions. All right, hit. Crimson taking the damage like a real man, bringing him down to 7 HP. Cage No Kitchen sitting with dropping another Sephiroth. Ooh, and he eliminated his tapped Sephiroth that was there. Dealing damage to Crimson, bringing Cage No Kitchen up to an amazing 20 HP like he just started the fight. Wow. Wow, boys. Cage No Kitchen has 1 untapped Sephiroth, and then he has an Alcatraz that is tapped, a 4/4 flying creature. Crimson sitting with 2 firebending students, a 2/2 token, and a slick shot show off. Now we know Crimson has to make this count. This is for all the marbles. Any of the marbles. He knows. He can't mess around. Ooh. All right. Crimson trying to figure something out here. He knows he has to pretty much make this a one-shot problem for Cage No Kitchen. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he pull this off? And he... Oh. Fire. Oh. Crimson dropping a firebending lesson, getting rid of that pain in the ass Sephiroth. Bringing Cage No Kitchen down to 6 HP. Boys, we are level now. The only problem Crimson has is that he has that 4/4 flying creature still. All right. Cage No Kitchen. Cage No Kitchen taps him, bringing his health back up to 10 HP. Crimson with 5 creatures on the board. Ooh. Cage No Kitchen dropping a board wipe. Wow. Holy moly, boys. Wow, gentlemen. That was crazy. That was crazy, boys. Let me tell you something. That was a good fight. That was good. Good job, both of you guys, man. Hey, Francis he's good, bro. I think. Do you want? I mean, like 5 in a row. I mean, Francis, he smoked it though. I think we need new blood. Diablo, you go against Francis now. Diablo versus Francis. Yeah, because Diablo gets a second shot. That's what we did. We did say that. We did say that man, Francis knows his shit, bro. He does. Good job, boys. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right, we got who is up next? We got Francis versus Diablo. Got to clear this. All right. Round 1. We got Francis versus Diablo. Oop. We got Francis versus Diablo.
Round 1, fight! Round 1, fight!
That's kind of cool. All right, gentlemen. Make it count, Diablo. All right. Okay, boys. All right. We have Cage No Kitsune, 20 HP. Both gentlemen have 20 HP. Experiencing a little bit of lag here. No problem. We can deal with it. Welcome to the Temple of Zodiac. Francis says. Francis holding nothing back. Francis seeing the creature says okay, drops an overkill. Diablo at 20 HP, Cage No Kitsune sitting at 20 HP as well. All right. Now we have Diablo dropping a Cloud Mercenary. All right, no real serious epic threats at the current moment or stage. We got a cat of 9 lives out. All right, we got with Diablo having the Cloud 2/1 out. Cage No Kitsune dropping a 9 lives familiar, and Diablo putting a nice, sweet creature on the board. There we go. Diablo making a little bit of adjustments, hoping the game will move a little bit smoother. You got Diablo with an Aether Spark. All right, Cage No Kitsune sitting at 20. Diablo also sitting at 20. Diablo with a little bit more, little more cards in his hand, but I got a feeling that Cage No Kitsune's not really too worried about that. Diablo smacking him with the Cloud Mercenary for taking out that 9 lives familiar. And we all know that card comes right back, which is exactly what happened. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, just because it's moving a little slow right now does not mean it's not going to speed up. Diablo knows. He's been there. He's been here for the whole tournament. He knows that he can't mess around. He's got to think. Every move has to be calculated. Diablo now sitting at a comfortable 8/4 with an 8/4 creature on the board. Both gentlemen have 20 HP. Now that Cloud Mercenary is a flying creature. Diablo says, you know what, I'm going to put a Buster Sword on that sucker. Diablo looking to make a couple moves here. Diablo now has an 11/6 hidden Cage No Kitsune for a healthy amount of damage. Buster Sword, tons of Buster Swords on that creature. Bringing Cage No Kitsune down to 9 HP. Diablo still sitting at 20 HP. Cage No Kitsune saying, nice, man. Eliminating his cat of 9 lives. Wow, taking card after card. Diablo. We are now on Diablo's turn. Cage No Kitsune sitting at 9 HP. Cage No Kitsune trying to figure out what he is going to do to answer the Diablo's call to rip him off the throne. Cage No Kitsune drops 9 lives familiar, drops another 4/4 Alcatraz. Diablo dropping he has an 11/6 on the board and a 2/2 creature on 3/3 creature on the board. Moving those Buster Swords around, looking to do some real serious damage. He knows he has to deal with this Alcatraz, this flying Alcatraz. Looks out. Now we have an 8/4 and a 7/6 creature. The 8/4 is the flying creature. And that would be most likely going up against the flying Alcatraz, which is 4/4. Now, Diablo putting some celestial armor onto the other creature, bringing him up to a 9/6. He's looking to mitigate the actual damage. Oh, bringing Cage no Kitsune down to 0. Wow, Diablo sitting at a wonderful 20 healthy HP. Holy crap. Boys, that was great. Good fight. Holy moly. Man, you guys are nuts. You know that? Yeah, you guys are crazy, bro. That is some good fighting, gentlemen. Good game. Wow. All right. So I guess who goes up against Diablo? Wow. So, man, good job, Crimson. Good job. Or not Crimson. Good job, Diablo. Good job, Katsumi Kutsu. Francis. Cage no Kitsune. That's right. All right, here we go. We are going to switch over to. We're going to switch over to. Pure. You're not. Are you fighting? It did. What happened to Diablo? What happened to Diablo? Let's see here. All right, boys. Let's see. I'm watching the stream. Wait, no, that's Diablo. Hold on. All right, Pierre, we are on. No, that was the second one, wasn't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Diablo and Francis? Oh, okay. All right, yeah, let's keep going then. All right, boys. All right, here we go. All right, we got Cage no Kitsune sitting at 20. We got Diablo. This is the second round. Let me update this real quick. Yeah, this is round 2. That's right. We got Diablo sitting at 1 HP. All right. Now we got Diablo sitting at a 20 HP or 18 HP. Now 16 HP. I don't even know what happened right there. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 20 HP with 2/1 creature on the board. Diablo sitting with a 2/2 creature on the board. Cage no Kitsune has 2 artifacts and or enchantments out. Cage no Kitsune wasting no time to bring out Unstoppable Slasher. Diablo down to 14 HP. Cage no Kitsune up to 22 HP. Wow. All right, Diablo now has no creatures on the board with that epic threat of the Unstoppable Slasher. He has to decide what the hell he's going to do. All right, he puts a 2/2 Kellen out. He's got to face Cage no Kitsune's 2/1 and 2/3 Unstoppable Slasher. Cage no Kitsune eliminates Diablo's Kellen. And Diablo is now down to a 5 HP. How did that happen? Cage no Kitsune dropping a board wipe. Or no, I think that was actually Diablo. Experiencing a little bit of lag here. We're gonna get through it though. Okay. Now we got 5. Now, when it comes to cards, Ooh. What happened? What happened, Diablo? Yeah, we need some people to register. You guys want to go again? Yeah. Yeah, you did. All right. All right, there we go. All right, we are at 1-1. And this is the third and final round before the victor of this faces someone else. If you want to play the winner of this match right here, you could do it right now. All you got to do is go to the Discord, register, meaning just put your name and your Discord name and your name on MTG Arena, and you can fight the champion here if you think you got the balls, or if you think you're just that good. All right, boys. Let's see who does it. Both of these gentlemen have been put through the gauntlet today. This is a reoccurring every Wednesday event. So depending on how the tournament goes for you, it encourages other people in the community to get better, stronger, faster. And we all work together to make each other stronger. All right, all right. Here we go. Okay, Diablo going. We are looking at Diablo right now. It's just simple placing land. Both gentlemen still sitting at 20 HP. All right. Throwing down a Temple of Triumph. All right. Here's my hype man. All right. Cage no Kitsune. Throwing in a little bit of damage to Diablo, and Cage no Kitsune wasting no time to break out the unstoppable slasher. Diablo answering that call with a exile that sucker right the hell out of here because I'm sick of looking at it. Cage no Kitsune just chilling with one creature on the board, smacking Diablo with 2 HP damage. Wait, that thing does the same thing apparently. Bringing Diablo down to 9 HP. Cage no Kitsune sitting with that one magical creature that somehow did half damage. I have to look at that card. All right. Cage no Kitsune sitting at 17, comfortable, warm, hot tub like bubbles with the margarita in his hand. HP. Diablo in a slight mild panic, trying to decide what his move is going to be. Answering back with get that damn thing out of here. Cage no Kitsune still sitting at 14 HP. Diablo sitting at 9 HP. Cage no Kitsune wasting no time to break out the Sephiroth, the miserable 3/3, just slayer of hopes and dreams. We are now looking at Diablo, his turn. And we have Sephiroth on the table or on the board from Cage no Kitsune with Summoning Sickness. Both creatures having Summoning Sickness. And now we are looking at Cage no Kitsune's turn. Now Sephiroth is ready to rock and roll. dropping a virtue of persistence. Cage no Kitsu is trying to figure out. Cage no Kitsu is sensing. He's got full control here. Diablo, with math equations going above his head, trying to figure out. Now, Diablo having a flying Keller, whatever the name is, a 4/2 flying creature. All right, we're at Cage no Kitsu now. He's got a Sephiroth on the board, untapped, and now he just dropped 9 lives familiar. No attack on Cage no Kitsu's turn. Diablo. We're looking at Diablo right now, his turn. What is he going to do? All right. Diablo going to drop a Buster Sword. Hoping Cage no Kitsu gives him a chance to actually use it. Gearing up. Attacking Diablo, attacking Cage no Kitsu with a massive amount of health damage, bringing Cage no Kitsu down to 7 HP. Both gentlemen are sitting right on the cusp of death and life. And oh, Diablo comes out of nowhere doing a double slap, slapping Cage no Kitsu right in the mouth, bringing him down to -4. Holy crap. Wow, boys. Damn. Both of y'all are good. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. That's hella impressive. Hella impressive, boys. I am proud to be part of your guys' crew. And we can only get stronger, faster, better, smarter. That was impressive. All right. Wow. So, with all right, we'll give all the contestants some time to talk. Gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
So, what went wrong? What went good?
Test?
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. Something is messing up with my mic. It's like muting and unmuting at weird intervals. But I digress. I think this time I was just more cautious about my opening hand, not entirely relying on the draw, but being willing to take the mulligan when I could. But honestly, I also think that in the first round, he just didn't happen to have that skeleton that halves my life early on, so that let me live a little longer.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like, you did real good there. And like,
Thank you.
yeah, man. Like both. I mean,
Yeah, we've all kind of been in the chat talking to each other, saying like good game, everything like that. So everything's been good vibes so far in the chat.
Yeah,
between
good.
everybody.
Good. Yeah, you guys were killing it, man. Like, that was great. And maybe next time we'll have some new contestants. We need fresh blood.
Yeah, we have 8 people
Yeah.
watching the stream. I was trying to send out the Discord and everything so we could get a couple more people. We got 10 now.
Yeah. Well, not everybody. Everybody's. Some people want to be lurkers, and I like to respect that because it's like, hey, sometimes we just like to watch. It's fun. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna be like, Y'all got to, but you know, they can at least look at it, see what the deal is. Know every Wednesday if they're like, oh, if they get a wild hair up their ass and they want to do it, then that's cool.
Yeah, and I mean, now that they've seen kind of the content between that we all kind of at each other, and it's fun gameplay for a tournament like that. It's not so serious of a tournament. That definitely would draw more people in for sure.
Yeah, and I do want to eventually get to where we are doing a serious tournament where, you know, we will have a 30-second delay, just so there's no stream sniper when we're giving away real stuff, right? So who do you
sure.
guys think really takes the tournament?
Oh, Kage for sure. You know, he
Yeah, I
he
was gonna
swept
say
through
Francis.
all of us.
Francis.
I mean, that four.
Swept through the most of us.
Yeah, because he got that 4. He got that 4 in a row. Well,
Yeah.
Francis, I think, bro, I think you are the you're the new champ, and I will put this in memory of you. I will post this. I will post this in the Discord in memory of you. Since you don't have Discord, you can always point to it and you can go, look, there it is right there. Until it gets passed on to somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a banner over the hand, but see, I wanted to I just wanted to get started, right? I just wanted to get started doing the tournament, because there's going to be a lot of flaws and stuff that we are going to come across that we're going to need to fix. And well, me, really, let's be honest. But guys, that was fun. If any of you want to, I mean, the tournament is over, but if any of you want to make some edits to your deck and do a couple more rounds till about 11, I'm going to stop the stream probably at about 11 o'clock. But if you guys want to do some fine tuning, then just let me know. Until then, I'm going to stream my play. A lot of the problem comes from just trying to figure out where the hell, there we go. There we go. Jesus. Or if some new blood wants to come in here and see if they can, if they want to swing too. But that was well played, everybody. Well played. I am proud of you all. I swear I hear the There we go. Levels, am I right? All right, so I'm gonna do. Let's see. This is actually this. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I gotta switch over to. Yeah, there we go. So this is actually the deck that Crimson, around the same. He might have improved it, but this is the deck. Oh, somebody wants to fight me. Oh, hold on. Oh, shoot. I already triggered it. Let me see if I can just mess this person up real quick. My deck does my deck no matter what people are trying to do. It sure appears that way, bro. Although you did. There was that one time. What happened? What happened, Francis? That's Katsun Kitsu. Katsun Kitsu. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, we got Vengeful Blood Witch coming out for this guy. No big deal. Not even worried about it. Zero worries on my end. I got to figure out what to do though. This is a new deck to me. I'm going to go ahead and do a small little baby attack. See what he does. Is he going to block? Okay, I'll just kill him. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste anything on him. Oh, he can have it. It's fine with me. All right, now we are going to exile 2 top cards. Damn, I was supposed to do that on his turn. Oh my God, what a loser! Jesus, man. I'll never get it, bro. I couldn't tell what was going on. I do think this deck is amazing if you play it correctly. Yeah, I mean, like, look at the draw does. I mean, right? I mean, we do have to. Considering. All right. He's just going to have to take it. See, this is a dangerous hand because that was my only creature. That was it. That was the guy. That was the winner and the champion. And he's gone. It's not over. He's going to have to do a lot of damage. The opponent, Koi, pulling out Elenda, Saint of Dusk. Wow. Hinterland Sacrificer. Ooh. The Void has absolutely no creatures on the board. What a idiot. Should have mulliganed. He's taking it like a champ, though. Look at him, just taking that punch right in the face. Pulling out another sweet, sweet land. What is his enemy going to do? Oh. Damn. This thing is going to jack me up. Clearly, he has lost this fight, ladies and gentlemen. There is no point in wasting everybody's time. Casting anything would have saved it. See, these are things I need to learn. Casting anything would have saved it. That's why I'm in standard play. I'm not playing against Francis. I just got whooped because I didn't know I had to cast something for prowess. Okay, this could be. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, boys. Yeah. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing, guys. We have everything under control. Now, remember, everybody, make sure you like, subscribe. Every week we have a tournament. We're getting bigger, better, stronger, more prizes. We will have some. Right now, there were only 5 people. Maybe 4. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't change what the future brings. Boom. Okay. Fire Nation, duh. Slick shot show off, dropping a slick shot show off. This guy's in trouble. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. And then each turn, exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. Okay, that's a good deal. Next round, we're going to drop a slick shot show off. Along with we're going to drop that. Then we're going to drop this. Then we're going to drop this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Straight to the face. Ooh, fairy boy. All right. Theoretically, we got this. Drop it like it's hot, bro. Oh, he doesn't like that. One Lost Boy does not like that card. And here's what we're going to do, gentlemen. We're going to transfer that over to there because we are going to pump this guy up so hardcore. We're going to do this. Firebend. We'll go ahead and tap this guy. No, 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 no. Fuck. I always do that shit. I always forget. Like, because I always think, the son of a bitch. All right. We're just going for it all. Who cares? We'll figure it out. All right. We are going to deal the damage to Home Slice over here. Then we are going to, as prowess. Now, boom. That guy is tapped. Then we're going to, come on, let's go, baby. Oh, we couldn't do it. It's all right. He's done. I'm learning. All right. Here we go, baby. He's going to hit us with 2 measly little points. And we are going to drop this. Pop that out. Pop this out. Boom. Oh, wait, hold on. Boom. What? What happened, bro? I had no idea what I was doing.
You will never beat me.
That was fun. I must read the card. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What does this guy do? Susie's Comet. We're going to mulligan. Whatever. Whatever, man. Let's do this. Watch me as I just totally get my ass handed to me. Maybe not. Maybe not today, bitches. Oh, yeah, this guy's in trouble. He's in trouble, bro. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Damn, I can't. Well, if he pulls out creatures, I got plenty of stuff to do with him. Yeah, we got a lot of that firebending lesson business going on. But if we can get all three of those into the graveyard, I mean, we're going to be looking at some serious damage, gentlemen. All right, this guy, he's we're going to go ahead and boom. It's our turn now. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this off. Pow, we got one firebending lesson in the graveyard, and he's done. That's all it took. Hey, YouTube Pure. Yeah, man. Good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for playing in the tournament. Good game. Good game. Yeah, we're about to go off anyways here at 11. Just gonna play a couple more hands here just for funsies, and then we're gonna call it a night too. Go hang out and chill and prepare for the next tournament. Get in the zone. He's never going to take me down.
Haha! You idiot! You have no idea how pissed you have made me. And now, you will pay the price. With no mercy.
How dare. What an idiot. It's fine. We don't even need that creature. We need more of those. We have nothing. Great. This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, don't worry, bitch, I'm going. What do you think this guy's going to do? And just like that. I mean, that was such a good game. One more, man. We're going to do one more. I got to edit videos. Hey guys, just so you guys all know, I'm going to edit the tournament. I'm going to put it on YouTube, duh. But I'll put it on YouTube so you guys can watch it and stuff. I'm going to take out all of the technical difficulties, of course. That's really what we have to do if we want people to join. We got to have them see. What is up with the no? Okay. Keep 6. Keep 6. We're going to drop this. We don't have our national Fire Island land, but that's fine. That guy quit. All right. All right. One more. One more. One more. One more, and we got to make this one a damn good one. We got to make this one a damn good one. Yeah, let's just go with it. Let's keep it. We gotta learn. We gotta learn to live with it, right? Oh no. Oh no. I'm up against my worst enemy. Possibly another firebender. No. Maybe not. He just liked that card. All right. If he tries to hit us again, we'll just take it. I'm not going to sacrifice that creature. All right, that's fine. 2 damage equal to no block. We're just going to take it. Yep. Fire Nation, perfect. This creature has haste. I love that. That's a good thing. And then we're going to pop this guy off. Shoot! Let's get rid of this idiot. I smack this guy one time, he's going to be in a world of hurt. He's going to be wishing he never got a little chocobo. What was that? He reversed it onto me? What a total asshole. What a real jerk. Two damage. I need to do this. Drop this. Next. Attack. Is he going to block? This is the question of the day. Okay, he's not going to. Big boo-boo. This is Jimmy to try to count. Your damage to an opponent or permanent. Cancel. We're going to drop this on it. That did not do. Faded. Let's do. We'll just do one. Auto pay, whatever. We probably jacked all of that up. See, a lot of these cards just have to deal with like damaging like creatures, and it's like, well, when they have level 8 creatures, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's put on something else, huh? We are not much feeling like that. Super badass at the moment. We should put on some sad music, really, to be honest. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're growing. We're stretching. We're becoming faster. Let's go with it. We got Fire Nation cadets, so that's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Firebending 2, as long as there's a lesson, which we need to put on in our, which we don't have. Wonderful. But that doesn't mean we're not going to get one. All right, pop this guy out. We got a lot of creatures now, boys. We're not going to attack. Bulking him up right now wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. Okay. 2 damage, no big deal. All right. Pop this guy out. Prowess. Nice. Let's see if we can do anything. We could do 2 there. No, we could. But then I don't think he would turn out the top card of your library until the end of your turn. I mean, that would have been good. But prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay, yeah. All right. And then we cast the bulk up again. But we need something that's going to be motivated with firebending, like this guy. Until end of turn, target. Okay. They love looking at their cards. Another one of those. We're going to do something here. 2 blockers. See what they do. All right. Oh, don't know. Don't know what to do. Could do anything. Maybe nothing. All right. I really don't want to lose that guy, so what we'll do. Boom. All right. Boom. Then we'll do bulk up this guy. Yes. Wow. Dangerous. Big bad dangerous. Target creature you control fights the other target. Okay. I can't play this. That's fun. Well, I mean, it's just so expensive, right? I mean, now I can't. But we'll see. Okay. Looking for that one magical card. All right. Now, what is going to happen? Damn, that seems so stupid. I'm trying to think here. I could do target creature fights this creature. Boom. And then, can I do this? No. Don't have the mana. Dust. Now there I sit like an idiot. Unless I do get another card with a creature. All right. Oh boy. That looks good. He's going to try to kill me, isn't he? What a real jerk. Would I do that to him? No. Oh. And here we are. We got Slick Shot Show Off. These cards are just so damn expensive. Five, 6. Crimson would have crushed this guy by now. Not me. Because I do shit all out of order. Add shit when it shouldn't be added. Even if I was to get both of these off, I'm dead. Oh, no, never mind. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Good for us. All right, gentlemen. With that being said, till Friday, I do stream mostly every day, but my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Schedule is up there. Who knows what we're going to do Friday? We might do confessionals. We might do another mini tournament. I don't know. It depends on how we're feeling and how many people. If we get a ton of people wanting a tournament on Friday, let's do it. All you got to do to join the tournament is go to there's in the description, there is a link for the Discord. Join the Discord, sub, and in the Discord, there is a register for the tournament. If we get some people popping off then we will do a tournament on Friday. Friday night fight night. That's what we'll call it. So make sure you sub, like, hit the bell icon, and subscribe. I already said that. You get it. Till next time, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Francis, Pure, Crimson. Who else? Who else am I missing? Set aside. I know there's more than this. They've all dipped out. That's all right. You guys know who you are. Francis, Crimson, Pure, Diablo, of course. And anybody else that was here, thank you very much for your time. And I truly appreciate it. And hopefully we will see you later. Peace.